Hey y'all, it's Liz from Northern Bell Farms, and we are gonna walk through the last garden that we haven't walked through yet, and we'll walk down the side of the front established garden, the vegetable garden, because I seen a bunch of new blooms that I'm getting ready to cut for bouquets. Ready, Paisel? Ready to go show off the flowers? Okay. It's a hot one today. It's already almost 80 degrees with almost 80% humidity, so hopefully it'll rain later. We have this Mexican torch sunflower. They're very pretty. It'll bush out instead of growing straight up like a regular sunflower. So it gets pretty wide, as well as pretty big. It'll probably be about as big as me. And it'll have lots of flowers that look like this all over it. They're very pretty. I seen it last year from my friend Stephanie at Jones Creek Farm. She had one, so I wanted to get some because it was beautiful. And then we have, oh, somebody's asking me to open the door. Hang on. My video cut out and I'm not quite sure where it cut out. I was just showing off this agapanthus and I noticed that it wasn't there. And this is some from an agapanthus we split, and it's doing pretty well. Agapanthus like to have their roots squeezed, so if you want to plant them in a pot, that works until they get bigger, and then you can take them out and split them and plant them back in a pot with a little bit of room to grow. But sometimes, or if you plant them in dense soil, they do really good. But if you plant them in like a loose soil, sometimes they won't flower. They'll grow, but they won't flower unless their roots are squeezed. Here is my gladiola patch, which is almost all done. I got 2 of them around bird houses, which we usually have morning glories climbing up. Doesn't look like any morning glories are coming up. The mailbox is really pretty. I have black canna lilies, and then coleus, of course, because it's my favorite. Foxtail fern. I really like those too. I got a couple of those. All those different coleus. I'm going to save the seeds. I really like this one. Looks like art. But the rest are beautiful too. The high tunnel. It's right here with my cuttings. Some peppers that I need to figure out what they are. Flowering quince, magnolias, crepe myrtles, extra cuttings of hydrangeas, things that I have over in the bins but are still stocked, so I haven't put those out. And then we'll go into, I don't know how much of this cut flower part you saw, so maybe we'll go back by. Vegetable garden, I have the Malabar spinach, the heat-loving spinach, which isn't actually a spinach, growing on the fence here. I got weed and mulch. It tastes, when you put it in your mouth, it's kind of weird, like the leaf feels really smooth, like plasticky, but it tastes good. It tastes like a green. Hey, Basil. Thought you were going inside. Here we go into the flower garden. We got morning glories growing on the fence. We got an orange flame. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's blaze. Let me check the tag before I tell you what it is. We haven't got any blooms on it yet. Rose, blaze of glory. You see something? Hang on, I'm gonna put this up. Come on. What do you see?
I can say whoa in the yard.
You can say whoa in the yard for what?
For the birdies.
For the birdies.
Yeah.
Good plan. Okay. I have stock and status for my cut flowers over here. There is some calla lilies, canna lilies on this side. Balsam are all these colorful little flowers down here. They're some of my favorite. They go in my garden every year, and if you plant them in a clump like this, they look really pretty. I think she's playing with crocus, I think it's called. I gotta cut some of that for some bouquets. We have dahlias over on this side.
Mama, the bumble.
And there's a bumble.
There's a bumble.
Okay, well, we be nice to him.
Too scared.
Oh, the gomphrena is starting to bush out. This is gomphrena.
You go that way.
Cleome, also known as spider flower or spider plant.
Oh, that's some bumble.
It looks like it needs to be clipped though. It's looking pretty sad. It's really hot. I'd be sad too if I had to be out here all day. Pink gomphrena. There's a white gomphrena. Yes, the bumble, honey. I seen it. I put a watermelon in here. There's other, there was a bunch of lilies. Those have passed pretty much. They're all done. Rose bushes are all in the back. You can see little blooms. There's one there, one there. There's a yellow one hiding behind the clip dogga. Is all along the fence. It is an orange tea flower. I'll show you. It's pretty cool looking. My echinacea is finally coming up. We have some, yes, I'll take you inside 1 second. We have this really pretty bee balm right here that I really enjoy. Coxcomb is another celosia that's one of my favorites. We call it fuzzy brain. But these ones are variegated with the orange and red. Really pretty. Here's one of the rose blooms. Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Hang on, and I will turn this. These are all my herbs that have to be weeded out. There was borage here, but it's passed because it's too hot. Then we have the sage over here. Sage is right here. Lemongrass. There's still a little bit of dill. It's flowering. They're really pretty dill flowers. Lemon balm, rosemary, thyme, oregano, comfrey. Roses. Parsley, I just cut a bunch for my dad because he loves it before they left to go back to Tennessee. I haven't read in my book yet, and I don't remember what this is for, but it's doing pretty awesome. It's mugwort. Sounds like something on a Harry Potter, but it's this. Last year I had peanuts in here, and I obviously didn't get them all out because these are peanut plants. So there'll be peanuts in here. Rose. The echinacea is coming in. The butterflies are on it every day. It's beautiful. There's some St. John's wort in here and some feverfew. I don't even know if they're still alive under there. I have to weed in here bad. I thought the mulch would help, but it just seems to not. I have to get cardboard to keep the weeds from spreading. We have a chocolate mint over there, 2 hydrangeas. There's marshmallow along the fence over there. Hyssop. and bronze fennel, which has a licoricey flavor, in case you've never had it. It's really good if you like black licorice. These are clipped daga. They're really cool. They grow like that. They're same as like St. John's wort. It's for calming. It's in teas. You take these flowers, and be careful because these spiky balls are really sharp when they poke you. But you take the flowers, and I bring them inside and put them in the dehydrator and dry them on low. And then put them in a jar with a silica packet to make my own tea. And then we'll come down here, I guess, because I've seen a rose bud. There's a yellow one in there, hidden in the daga. This one's pretty. This is an orangey, in the sun, orangey yellow bloom. These are the roses I just got about a month ago. So these are all their baby blooms. There's one right here that's got a... What, honey? I think this is an Asian. No, this is a cinnamon spice semi-dwarf apple tree, and it's actually doing well here. So hopefully this will live long enough for me to take it with me. What, honey? Yes, it's prickly. Yeah. And there was a couple more rose blooms over here that I wanted to show you. Maybe I'll get this garden next week. I just did this garden. I swear I just did this garden probably 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. Same time I planted the roses, I did this garden. So yeah, 4 weeks ago. This is called the Show Your Stripes from Jackson and Perkins. Isn't that pretty? It's like a light pink and a dark pink. And then white roses, because you always need some of those for bouquets. They bring out all the other pretty colors in the bouquet. Okay. We have loofah gourds growing on the trellises. And then a couple other odds and ends, a magnolia bush, some other flowers in here. Straw flowers. There was calendula, but it's way too hot for that. Mint. See, calendula. Looking pretty dried out. And it rains almost every day, so it's just the heat of the sun scorching everything. Celosia. We always have that every year in the gardens because the foliage is really pretty. It's all green and purple and pink, and the plumes attract pollinators, bees and butterflies, and the flowers are awesome in bouquets. They really bring a different texture.
I love you.
I love you too, honey. But that's about it. So I can't turn this around for some reason in this program, but don't conform, be transformed. See you on the next one.